I didn't realize it was plugged in. It's showing not a whole lot of bars.
My VPN's on. I don't understand. Yeah, well, I'll try in a little while.
I don't get it for around.
This break brought to you by ZipFizz. ZipFizz. Because, why not? ZipFizz. It's like tea for breakers. Ah? It's like tea for breakers. No? No. ZipFizz. It's like crack, but not. Something like that. I don't know. ZipFizz. Drink it because. Who's up here doing this something? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Am I here? Am I here? Hello. Somebody's here. What's up, Garrett? ZipFizz. Mother Nature's saucy something. I don't know. My phone doesn't want to work. Resend. Saying my service is unavailable. Restart. I got no help today. No one wants to help me, Garrick. Let's start with some rip. What's up, Tom? ZipFizz. It's fizzy and gives you zip. Hey, I think I got it. So today, for Save Money, we added a couple of boxes of the Prism Mega because I want to make sure we had a couple of autographs in case we had something ugly happen like we had during the last one and things went a little sideways. But we do have the hot box, so maybe it'll be will be a hot box and not a lukewarm box. Cody Bellinger is out of 99. Manny Machado's out of 60. Luis Castillo's out of 40. And Tyler Stevenson is out of 25. Stop that. Hey, who's yawning? Knock it off. What's the matter with you guys? Don't you know yawning is contagious? Jeez. So rude. That's so rude. Here in St. Louis, we're having a mini snowpocalypse 2024. What's up, Chad? This weekend's the Cardinal Winter Warm-Up. Out of 99, Estuary. Liberator out of 45. Bryce Harper out of 65. And Michael Toglia out of 40. Thank goodness our show is next weekend. Chad, you want to come, you want a job, Chad? What's up, Barry? What's up, Adam? I need somebody to come handle all my singles in exchange for singles. Yeah, it's going to be cold. Hope it's not like that for our show next Sunday. It'll be fun either way. So in each one of these Prism, one autograph per box on average. So let's see if we get averaged. Rojas, Ichiro, he's with Seattle. Jackson Churio, Zach Veen. Good grief. Evan Carter, Evan Carter, he'll get a sleeve. And so will Moose Scouron. Moose. Let me give some regular size sleeve. Lamar, where is that at? I don't know where that's at. Is that north, south, east, west? Where is that, Tom? Sounds like either an extreme north or an extreme south St. Louis thing. Either you're banjo picking or you're close to Iowa. Lamar. I don't know where that's at. Francisco Alvarez. Carson Wiseman, not Casey. Geez, that's not embarrassing at all. Like 40 miles north of Joplin, southwest corner. That's crazy. Whitey Herzog. Tom Seaver. He's not numbered either. But he's green. We'll just leave him because he's green. Drew Gilbert is green. I mean, it's purple or pink or whatever this thing is. Gavin Stone. So we buy used cars because we're not wealthy people, and we eat top ramen, stuff like that, you know. Walter Ford, and so yesterday day before yesterday, Matt Williams, Annette was lamenting Tori Hunter, Lingerie, about her. She has a Honda Pilot, and Chuck Klein, about its lack of heated seats. And the van we have, that 2011 Toyota van, but it has heated seats. And we were just looking and around, because our daughter's 18, she wants a car. And so we go to this one place called Pappas Toyota here in St. Pete. I really like them. 3-hole. Let's leave that one just because. And so we purchased 6 vehicles from them. And so then we happened to be looking, they had a 2014 version of the same van we have. And so I filled out the credit app real quick and got it all squared away yesterday. And now Annette has a van, so she can't complain. My daughter's going to pay off the rest of the Pilot, and she's going to take that, and life is good. As with every other child, we help them purchase Brian Ramos a vehicle, and so now we have helped her as well, even though she's paying for it, but you know what I'm saying. It's already most of the way paid off. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Do not go long on Owen Murphy. He's bouncing all over the place. Frankie Frisch. So that was my day yesterday. And Annette likes to name her cars, which is weird to me. Whatever. Sagano. So when we hit this one the other day, we just threw it on a pile. We'll do the same thing. Frank Thomas. Mike Piazza, he's a Met. And Rick Farrell. He is Washington Senators, became somebody, I can't remember who. Did they also become the Baltimore? I don't think so. St. Louis Browns became the Baltimore Orioles. Senators, anyway, whoever's on the checklist with. Going to the other mega box. So there's my exciting life. What's up, Brandon? The guy tried to get us at the end to hang out and wait. I'm like, I'm not waiting. I'm happy to walk away. If you guys get this worked out, call me back, but I'm not waiting. We'd have been waiting like 2 hours. And then when we got done, they got it all squared away. They called me back, and I'm like, well, we'll come down and test drive it. So we went down and test drove it. And then I dropped the paperwork that they needed, and I told them to call me when it's time. Evan Carter, he's going to be a good player. Call me when it's time for us to sign paperwork. You want to just wait? No. Senators became the Rangers. There you go. Rod Carew. I don't like to wait. And there's my exciting life. Nothing new coming out for Topps this week. Jackson Churio. Archie Vaughn. Hey, Julian. Is it Julian or Julian? Does anyone know? Edward. Is it Edward Julian or Edward Julian? No Minnesota fans out there? There's another Piazza. I hate being wrong on everything. Moose Scout. That's like a deja vu pack. With Pete Crow. But they did let me have an extra case of, case of Garbage Pail Kids. You guys ready to break some Garbage Pail Kids? I got an extra case of Garbage Pail Kids. I wanted one, I had to take two. Jim Bunning. Hey, wait a minute. Elijah Green. I think Dale Murphy's different. Because didn't we get Elijah Green? Maybe I'm wrong. Dale Murphy. And then, so that's next week. And then the week after that is, Bowman's Best is next week, then Stadium Club the week after that. So I'm hoping I'll get some more Stadium Club too. So it was nice of them to give me a Dalton Rushing. Give me an extra case of, oh wait, what did I buy? Was it Stadium Club? Or Bowman's Best? Hold on. I think maybe it was an extra case of Stadium Club. Let me look real quick. Because I got to know, based on the price, I think it's Stadium Club. I have no idea. What did I just buy today? Yeah, Stadium Club. Okay. So it still doesn't give us as much as I would like. But we got a half a dozen cases of Stadium Club Hobby, 6 cases of Compact Breaker. So 6 and 6. Compact Breaker. I think Topps Chrome Update Hobby, that kind of a thing. What the hell? Stop it. Annoying the crap out of me. What else is going on? I'm sharing everything. The woman upstairs who rented the place, we had the problem with them with the water leak. They blame the owners. The owner said, nope, it's not our problem. The plumber came out. Apparently it is the fault of the woman upstairs. She will not return my calls. And sent me a text and told me to leave her alone because she's not paying for anything. And so I called the owner up and I said, look, when we leave, this is why we're leaving. When we go to a different shop, this is why we're going to a different shop. Guys next door, schmucks, both ways. They're not really to the other place, but the guys too are, as you're facing the building to the right, are schmucks, 100% schmucks. Warming Bernabelle. And then that, chick destroys our stuff, and that's very derogatory. I'm sorry if you're offended by that. Yeah, maybe. But she destroys our stuff and then tells me to kiss off. I don't think that's nice. Yeah, they are. That's not nice. And the thing is, you destroyed an $800 computer. The only thing I asked for, we just spent $400 on a laptop at Costco. I just asked that they $400 cover the cost of the laptop. I don't need you, even though that was a new computer. I don't need you to replace a new computer. Try to be a good neighbor about it. Try to be a nice guy. But people just don't want to be. They just don't want to be. So, but I'll be a good neighbor. The owner apologized and said, you know, I'll talk to her. I told him that's fine, but you're not going to fix it. And I'm not asking you guys to take care of it. She should be just doing the right thing and taking care of her stuff. Well, small claims court is cheap enough. And the good thing is I have plenty of people I deal with on a regular basis who spend good money with me who are attorneys. And so we'll have a nice conversation with one of them. We'll have a good conversation about it. I don't want to sue anybody. Just do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Adam came in one day, tried to leave his kids. I'm like, hey, man, take your kids, dude. You know? He's like, and I'm like, I don't care about nothing. Take your kids with you. There's Josh. And so that was that kind of thing, but different. Does anyone know what I'm looking for? I forgot what I'm doing. There he is, Kodai. Yeah, it's a shame that we've do the wrong thing first instead of just stand up and deal with it, you know? Patrick Bailey, but it is what it is. I don't expect anything from anyone. My expectations for everyone are low, let's put it that way. So, we had a good show over the weekend, though. We did the Orlando Garden Show here in St. Louis. Is South St. Louis, about 35 minutes away from us. But we took 226 subs for SGC, which is one of the better days we've had there. Anthony Volpe for subs. And sold a lot of wax, which was good. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I got chastised. I got chastised by a 20-something. We went over there and he does my show. And he's like, you know, the money, hey, Cunha, 14. He said, you know, he didn't say, you know, he said, you know, the money in all of this, or as you know, basically, is what he's saying. The money in all of this is in the singles. That's where you make your profit. And you never do singles. I'm like, geez. Yeah, you're right. Said it well. Put me in my place really quick. It's like, I think that's great, but you need to start getting on those collections. The whole world knows we have collections here all over the place, and we don't do anything with them. So I'm going to try. I'm going to make an effort one of these days to get through them. Shohei. Chad, you want me to put an autograph on there? I'll put some Asian-y looking scribbles on there and, you know, be done with it. That's it. There's my life. There was another show that happened this past weekend that sucked horribly, which I don't root bad for anyone else, but it just makes our show a little bit stronger, which I like. Everyone thinks it's easy until they try to do it, and they can't do it, and they figure out it ain't easy. Nobody answered my question. Chad, you gonna come over and take care of singles for me? Adam? Barry? You guys are all local. Will Smith? Patrick Bailey? All you local guys could come over and take care of my singles for me. And we'll work it out and trade. I got all kinds of good stuff. I suppose I do anyway. Shohei. Hey, Acuna 15. Barry, see, I knew I could convince someone to come over here and comp cards. I picked up some Mantles and Aaron's today. There's Josh. Somebody got their cards graded by SGC, and he said, "Are you interested?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm interested." I said, "Are there more?" He said, "Yeah, I inherited a bunch of vintage, and I don't know what to do with them." And I'm like, "Well, why'd you get these graded?" He said, "Well, somebody told me I should." I'm like, "Oh, okay. So bring me the rest." Okay. So he's going to bring me, oh, I know I was going to ask you guys. Okay, here's the scenario. You guys tell me. Now I need some opinions here. There's 10 of you in this room. I need some genuine opinions. So I had a guy that we've dealt with before. He's a police officer. I can't remember what the relation is to him, passed away, and he had a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards. Samantha's out. See, Samantha, I knew I could get some. All right, we'll all talk. And so he had a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards. Okay. Old Magic the Gathering cards. He didn't know what they're worth, but he showed them to someone who said, "Ooh, I think these are old. Take them to this shop, which is in South St. Louis." Okay. So he took them, Brett Beatty. He took them to the shop, and he said when he opened the case up that they were in, it was like he, all these guys, all these nerds. He didn't call them nerds. Maybe he called them geeks or something. Hovered because he's a police officer, so I give him a little latitude. Came from all over the place to look at him, and they were oohing and on over them. So mistake number one, he left them at the shop, and he didn't know the guy. I mean, he's been dealing with us a lot. I was like, "Why did you leave him at the shop?" And so he has no idea what's in there, no idea what they're worth. Left them with a complete stranger, South St. Louis. And then for the guy to look at. Then the guy looked at them. He went back and picked them up. The guy looked at them and said to him only, "There's some good cards in there." And I said that he didn't give you any values. He didn't give you anything like that. And he said no. He said the only thing he said is there's some, I think he said really good cards in there. And he said the only thing that was missing was some card that was the Lotus. And I said, "Was it the Black Lotus?" He said, "Yes." He said that was the only one that they said was missing. I said, "Well, did you look at them? Did you look at them ahead of time?" He said, "No." And I said, "Well, so you have no clue they could have taken that out of there?" And he's like, "I guess so." But the kid who I talked to, I don't know who this kid was, said the guys there were straight shooters. And I'm like, okay. I said, "It seems odd to me. I've been doing this for 35 years. Never has anybody ever said, 'Hey, will you look at my collection for me?' And then I looked at it and not given them some value for it, to it, something that's going to give you some direction." And I'm like, because I mean, genuinely, they could have taken the good cards out. Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah." But he was just so matter of fact about it. He's a good guy, and he's a police officer. I guess he just believes that they're gonna, and I hope they did. But I mean, this, he said, I'm going to bring it to you. And I'm like, that's fine. I don't do Magic the Gathering, but I guarantee you that I can give you values, you know, on these things and tell you what things are worth. And you know what I'm saying? So you take it to somebody, you drop it off, it's there for 2 days, you come back and the guy's like, well, you got some good stuff, but the most expensive card that is in amongst all the others that are in there, I mean, in that range, the alpha stuff, the beta stuff, is it alpha? I know it's beta, but is it alpha too? But anyway, all that stuff is in there except for the one card that is worth the most, effectively. Oof. And I asked him how many of each, and he's unclear how many of each. How many do you have to get out from that, Gunner, to make it worth, you know what I'm saying? I buy comic books as well, and he's got a ton of comic books, 4 long boxes. And I said, you know, what are you doing with it all? He's like, well, I got to call my, what is it, his cousin? I think it was his cousin. She's in Minnesota or something. And I said, well, find out what she wants to do. Find out if she wants to move it all. And then come see me and let's figure this out. He said, yeah, I'm going to bring it all to you. Okay. Patrick Bailey. I've just never in my life had a shop that you've taken things to who, when you open the case up to see him, he said they were ooh and on over everything and then not give you any value. Not give you any value. Yeah, I mean, trust but verify for sure, but not give you any value. Yeah, you got some good stuff. What the hell does that mean? If somebody said that to me and I took a collection to them, I'd be like, man, what did they take out of my collection? What did they take out of my collection? What did they take out of what I brought them? That's the only thing. And it's not his fault. I mean, it's hard not to be trusting in that kind of a situation. And he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy. But, man, I wouldn't trust anybody. Taj. So he's going to bring him here, and then we'll see. I mean, and not from his end, from the shop's end. You should, why didn't you give the dude value? And the thing is, he said, part of the reason he thinks they didn't give him value is because they wanted to buy them. Okay, well, then that means they wanted to lowball him. You know, there might have been a Black Lotus in there. And now it's gone. I told him, just keep an eye out. Just watch their social media. Watch and see if for some reason these guys turn up with a bunch of magic. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of those cards. Because that's just, I feel bad for him because he's a good guy, but it's hard to trust some of these jokers. Nope, I think I missed one. Guys. Hold on, let me look. Time to look. See. So for his sake, I don't know. I mean, we never have to worry about that stuff because I'm scared to do the wrong thing. I honestly am a coward when it comes to that. Because I don't want, call it karma, call it whatever. For me, it's stepping out of my faith. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Well, your collection's worth $50, and turn out it's worth $100,000. And then I buy it and skip that. 6, 10, 10. Huh. Did I miss something? There's not one in here. There's not one in here. Did I miss something on one of these? Let's see. Negative on Jordan. Taj. That's a 6. Oh, that's a 15. What the hell's on there? Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. I didn't even see that. Yes, I believe that too, Samantha. When people come in, I educate them. We take the time to go over eBay sold comps and how you should look
Did
things.
someone call you talking about baseball, picking up something?
Was it, what's his name?
I didn't get a name for it. I think he's for something.
All right, inside that box.
How much?
Is it Mark Beecham?
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, 125 each. Yeah. Here we go. Whoa, Wander, too bad. Too bad. But I might get lucky and I might be able to pick up another comic book collection. I like buying comic book collections. I'm not gonna lie. I have a fairly decent sized comic book collection. I'm always happy to add more to it. So, you know, maybe I'll get lucky. I always like when stuff comes in. And it's fun when they say, I saw your reviews. That's always a good start. Saw your reviews. So-and-so said you bought some stuff from him. I don't feel bad for me for that guy because honestly, we don't do magic. I don't sell magic. We don't buy magic. We have nothing to do with Magic the Gathering, but I just hate for people to get taken. And so I'm not saying this shop did anything wrong. I'm certainly not saying that. But it just seems, you know, it seems like an odd way to handle things that you have somebody's collection for 2 days. And the only thing you can say is, you got some really good cards in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he has 4. He's not going to miss 1. Because if it's old Magic, I do know values. And I know a lot of those things are really strong. Really strong, like Bryce Harper in a Santa hat. So we're going to give away our case of Topps Holiday Saturday after the break. Somebody who bought in this week wins a case. I sat down today and I went through all the breaks that we're going to do. We have 3 more breaks this week, so I'm probably going to take Thursday off just because I can. And then we'll do tomorrow. We're going to do Allen and Ginter with the other one again, Gunner, with the other box of National Treasures, like we did last week. And then we'll do a couple of more breaks. One of them is going to be the Topps. I feel like I missed something already. Topps Chrome update. I think I missed something already. I had to have missed something already. My eyeballs are old. Let's see. And then Saturday after we get done with the break, we'll give it away. That way it's available so we can get it out. We can ship it. But I had that extra case, and I just put a case on the shelf in the shop, and I thought, man, I don't want to put another one and let it hang out here. Let's just give it away. Did I miss another one there? 10, 10. 6, 6, 6, 6. I can't see. Oh, there we go. Now I can see. Good Lord. Getting old. 10, 10, 10, 10, huh? All right. Did I miss something here? Oh, we had Bryce Harper with that. All right, never mind, I'm dumb. Never mind. Adley. Still nothing on Top Series 1, when it's going to be released, how it's going to be released, how many cases I'm going to get, whether or not we're going to have a party, a rip party. I hope they're going to do it, Riley. I hope they're going to do it, and I hope that we get invited. I hope we get lucky and it coincides with one of our shows. Ooh, that would be neat. Jordan Walker. Masataka Yoshida. We have I don't know if you guys remember Madison when we had the rip party a couple of years ago, the 24-hour, oh no, the first one in the shop. She did some custom cards for us. She does museum collection cards for Topps. Really nice person. And she does custom work, and she's going to be at the show doing, taking commissions on cards. And then selling some of her original artwork, baseball and Pokemon. She's a really talented artist. I could draw a stick figure with kind of a hat. Not really, but sort of a hat. So we'll finish again with the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. I have a case of Topps Chrome Sapphire. I think it's Topps Chrome Sapphire on its way. Is it Topps Chrome Sapphire? I don't know. We'll know when it gets here. I'm getting worse at this remembering thing. The older I get, the less I remember. I guess that's a good thing. And then, yeah, and then we'll be into 2024. Had a good talk with Kevin O'Neill, who's the CEO of Leaf last week. He's a good guy. Used to be with Topps, and so there may be something there in the future where Leaf is concerned. I definitely want to, and we do well with Leaf. I haven't ordered any, I didn't get any Leaf metal. It just, the timing of it was bad. Leaf metal draft, but we'll make sure that we are jump on lots of cases of stuff coming up. Fernando. Somewhere in our Heritage High should be a hot box, because we didn't have one in the last half. DJ LeMahieu. Brett Beatty, that's looks like a 15, because he got the little lights around his neck. 15. That's neat. Ruiz. I'm a really big fan. I guess I'm a bigger fan of the Topps Holiday than I should be. I just really like it. We have 3 boxes of this left. And so we'll figure out how to get them worked in this week. I still have 4 boxes of Finest Flashback. And so we'll find a way to work those in too. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. And I really got to sit down and spend a day, like one day is going to do it, going through and comping stuff. I just found a nice big stack of stuff that was all $50 to $150 cards. that I didn't even, Tristan cases that I priced but didn't put out. I mean, just dumb stuff like that I do. I don't even know if they comp for that. Now I got to recomp them because I'm dumb. Jeremy. All right. It's Zip Fizz. This Breaking the Break brought to you by Zip Fizz. Zip Fizz, because we really need a, really could use a sponsor. Why? Oh, because I like free stuff. Give me a sponsor, Zip Fizz. I will extol your virtues online. All right. And that's with the twins at Krav Maga. So we're on our own, probably 20 more minutes. How about this dude, Masataka Yoshida? I think I should have made a bigger deal out of that Pele and contacted Tops about that one. Who's that?
Not paying attention to anything I'm saying.
Hotbox.
160, one touch, 180, one touches up there, the biggest we got out here. And then you have like 360s?
They have 360s out there?
You don't think 360, one touches out there.
Oh, one touches. I thought you meant top loaders.
No, you look for one touch.
Yeah, we got 361 touches back here.
And then bronze kids, six Pokemon at $9 a piece. And then I'm helping meet him, come back around and goes, he goes short, he goes 45. And I just looked at him. I took everything I started not to go, are you dumb? Can you not do math? 6 times 9. Not 45.
It's true. It's not 45.
You know, as soon as I just kind of paused and looked at him, he thought that was going to that's my fault. I was like, okay. If you're willing to,
I didn't ask him if he wanted to come back in March. I will at some point.
Gleason was asking about.
Yeah, he got his thing. Is that big goofy guy who had the
one that tried to make him. I'm just gonna start calling him Bernie for Bernie McDonald.
I'll reach out to him.
Oh, I found the thing yesterday and I haven't heard. Dude, give me more 24 hours. Close Sunday, Monday.
That's true. We were here yesterday for I was waiting for SGC to get here, but we're closed on Monday, so things came in and I was finishing up the work that I had to do, and somebody comes to the door and he's like, yeah, can I submit cards? I'm like, we're closed. You'll have to come back tomorrow because I'm not done resetting from the show yesterday. We haven't taken everything out and dealt with everything. So I can't submit any cards today. I'm like, again, we're closed today and I'm not recovered from the show, so all the stuff is still buried. Oh. You can come back tomorrow though, and submit your cards. Yeah, I guess I will. Whatever. Yoshida. I'm just going to put you guys right here. Kyle Gibson. Jack Flaherty. Bat slam home run. Taj. 2 Giants. Roughened odor. Juan then. His last name is not pronounced then, is it? Do we have any Seattle fans in here? Is that how you pronounce his last name? Then. White border. Font. Ruiz out of 9.99. It's 10. What's up, James? Juan 10. All right. Tristan Casas, Juan 10. See that? Anthony Volpe. We get the right fan in there, they help you out. Matt Vierlin. Come on, be a hot box. Doval. Anyone around here working on old set? I bench Bowman 53 Commons for my sister. Where'd you pick up Commons? Got a collection? Nah. Nico Goodrum. You know, I always buy vintage, Senga. I always buy vintage. JD Martinez. Mason Miller. Jordan Walker. You need to set up a table at one of the shows. Sell them that way. Taylor or Tyler or one of those guys. Kyle Stowers. The Hammer. Lucas Giolito. Lucas Giolito. Sean Mania. Can't say that I'm going to miss that guy. Good luck with the Braves. Christian Vasquez. Tanner Houck. Juan 10. eBay, nice. Nothing wrong with eBay. Far too much complaining goes on about eBay. I had a conversation with a guy at the show, and he's like, and I hate this, and I hate that. I'm like, where else are you going to get potentially 2 million eyes on your stuff? Pay the 13%. Get over it. Be happy that you got so many eyes on your stuff. Tyler Stephenson. Yashua. Luis Camposano. Over under 1.5 autographs in those 5 boxes. Over under 1.5. Senga. 1.5. Will we get 2 autos? 2 autos, including any box topper autos and things like that. 2 autos. You see, did you guys see that video? Oh, nice. Did you guys see that video of that Backyard Breaks guy betting $55,000 on the Jaguars to win the division? Oof. Miguel Cabrera. And that was a negative bet too. So I think it was a negative bet. But anyway, you bid 55 to win 30 something more, and then he didn't win. He didn't win. Oh geez, Man down. Man down. Sorry, camera. All right, don't be mad. Jeez Louise. All right, there. You're good. They're fixed just sort of. Or you're almost straight. Yeah, you're almost straight too. Yeah, but I'm annoying too, but in a different way. Samantha, you do vintage? That's your thing? Thank you, Garrick. And that hits me all the time, tells me I'm annoying. Not saying I'm abused or anything, but you know. That's what she says. Come on, autographs. We need autographs. We need low numbered cards. We need big things. We need something. Tanner Houck out of $9.99. The hammer. Juan Yepes. Masataka. Yoshida. Oh. Annoying. Everyone make sure you check your cards when you get home. That's where I need the most help, Samantha. I have no idea. I think they guess they want to try to make it feel like it's something worthwhile, Garrick. I don't know. That one doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe whenever they produced the original in '74, the Hank Aaron card, they were all turned that way. I don't know. Anthony. It's easy to find people who know modern or can eyeball a card and if it's mint and just look up the comp. It's hard to find people who understand the nuances of vintage and, year and scarcity versus condition. You know what I'm saying? That's always the biggest issue. These young kids, and it's nothing on them. They just don't have the experience. They just don't. They can't look at a card and tell me if it's good or very good or excellent or X-mint or you know what I'm saying. And then go look it up. I had one come in and I told him, make sure you look up the series to see where the commons and things are at in the series because different series of commons are worth different values. Well, what do you mean? I'm saying, well, because some of these things have 6 series. You have series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Each one of the commons have different value based on scarcity and all that other stuff. He just could not wrap his head around that. I don't know what to do because I buy a lot of vintage. All right, so far so good. Come on, Red Auto. Come on, 101. I like the 64 Giants. It's a good set, and it's not an expensive set. That's what's so nice about it. You don't have to break the bank to collect it. Bert Blyleven. Has anyone seen anything on 2024 Series 1 that I missed? Did they put out pictures of them yet? I don't think we have a checklist yet. And we don't have buys on the back end yet. So, wonder when they're going to do it or if they're going to do it. Maybe they're going to skip Series 1, go straight to Series 2. Top Series 1 and 2. Ah, come on. See, this is why we added autos to the brake, because I wanted to make sure that we had a couple more autos to in the brake. Jordan. Looked like a flip start, but it didn't feel like one. Michael Chavis. Josh. Come on, Box Operato. Box Operato. But okay. Bo Bichetti. Bo Bitchit. Bo Bitchit. Either way. Did they? Who was that? Who was that? What are you talking about? You already had Braves. What are you looking through your hands for? Didn't you have a Ronald Acuna 14? You had a Ronald Acuna 14 from the Topps Holiday. You don't consider Ronald Acuna Jr. a Brave? For shame. Last year we did a little over $6,000 in the Topps the MVP buyback. I sent my stuff in January, February. Oh, we get a little more time, but just a little over $3,000 so far, which is really weird to me. We have more product this year than we had last year. Better range of stuff, and people they aren't bringing them to us. I guess they're taking them to other shops. One guy said the other shop, they have a ton of stuff, and they had a Black Friday sale, and the stuff was better pricing. I'm like, yeah, that's true. And I said, but did you ever think that if they had better pricing to start, they wouldn't have to have the Black Friday sale so they could make it at a price that was reasonable for you? Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess it is. Price your stuff high, so one time a year, it's actually priced where it should be. Juan Yepes. Then we have a shop local, they say they always say, they always tell everybody, well, we only buy high end, and then people bring high end to me, and then I'm like, did you take it over this other shop? Yeah, they don't want it. I said, I thought that's what their thing is. They always buy high end. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. So I think they just tell everybody they only buy high end, so they don't have to buy anything, which is okay. Because it leads to some good collections. I like good collections. I gotta get through that one I bought. It's been a month. It's been sitting in the same tub I bought it in. I haven't touched any of it. I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. I should be able to work 24/7, never sleep. Yeah, this hobby really breeds people like that. I don't know what it is about this hobby that makes that so many unsavory characters come into it. I mean, seriously. There are so many thieves and con artists in this hobby. When you find the good ones, that's why you got to stay with them. You got to stay with them. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I got a little kid story for you. Little kid at our last card show, he came up to me and he said, will you trade me this Albert for a box of cards? Where's Albert at? I said, where's the Albert comp at? He said, $50. I said, is it a good comp? That's what he's actually selling at. We're talking eBay sold comps. He said, yeah, eBay sold comps. So I don't have time to look it up, but I'll take your word for it. You sure? He said, yeah, eBay sold comps are $50 and it's a good card. I said, okay. So I made the deal with him. Hold on, I'm dropping all my Giants cards. And then I haven't bothered with it. It's been sitting in the show box. And so I pulled it out today and looked at it. Where's it at? Pulled it out today and looked at it. And I just looked it up. The last one sold for $6. Little sucker. I'm like, $6. Little punk. Ah, well. You make deals with kids, not for that. I think I can't say that I remember who he is for certain, but I think him and his dad do the show. So if he comes to the table again, I'll make fun of him for taking me on that. And give him a high five because I didn't look it up. Daggone it. Here we go again with this crap. Barrios. Barrios, I guess is how he pronounces it. Ah, well. Jose Abreu. Yeah, I was thinking over it too. Let's hope we catch a little run at the end here. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a liar. Yeah, we've done pretty well. I think we've been strong on the averages, which is good. But I mean, I don't know. We aren't done yet. One card can turn it around. Oh. That's part of the reason why the mix of so many other things. Like Heritage, this is a collector's thing, team collector's thing, you know. But you mix in other things to make sure you're compensating for the inherent issues with the product. I mean, Topps Chrome Update Sapphire has been really good. The rookies. Let's take a look at the rookies. I bought a portable dishwasher today for the shop. We have to take everything home all the time and wash it, and it's a giant pain in the butt. So I broke down and I bought a portable dishwasher. So that'll be here. I don't know when it'll be here. See how that works out. Michael Conforto, black and white. Oh, it's a giant. Look at that, giant, black and white. Hey, that's something. Masataka Yoshida, Kyle Higashioka. Heritage, Archives has the lunch boxes. Archives has the lunch boxes. I wish I had more of those. They didn't offer us any more rebuys on those in that last wave. We got Archives, but we didn't get the lunch boxes. I like the lunch boxes. Ooh, black border. black. Ooh, what's that? Is that an autograph? It'd be nice if that was an autograph. So I think whatever that black border is, it is an Angels card. Thought it was something else. So let's see what it be. Raleigh Fingers, World Series MVP. Anthony Volpe. So apparently, at some point in St. Louis, we're going to have Snowpocalypse and Freezepocalypse together. Frozen Snowpocalypse. Who's a shortstop? Neto, black border. These are really neat. These are really neato. Neato out of 74 card. It's a neato card. Reese Hoskins. Bah. Did we include the Topps Chrome Update Sapphire in that over under, Garrick? I can't remember. This might be where somebody stretches the truth a little bit. I can't remember. Come on, Box Topper Auto. Oh, Garrick. You could have stretched a little bit. Oh, look, there's an autograph. It's not real. I mean, it's real, but it's not real. Nobody? No big fat thick ones? Honesty is not always the best policy. Sometimes honesty is, you need a little white lie. Sometimes it's good to save people's feelings a little bit if you can. And not lie, but not tell all the truth. This would have been one of those instances where you could have said, I'm not 100% sure. See that, how that works? And then I would have responded, well, we're going to include it in that just because. See that? You didn't actually lie. You just didn't tell the whole truth. That's deep. That's like yoga junk. That's like deep yoga junk. Come on. Topps. Why is this thing upside down? I don't know. Come on, Topps. Heritage, high number. How about a red auto? A red auto. Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, something like that. Wrong stack. Get in the giant stack. We need a red. Uh-oh, something's turned around backwards. Is it the Hyundai? Is it the Hyundai? It is not the Hyundai. Tim Heron, I don't know. Oh, he's black border. What are these out of? 50? Something like that? Tim Heron. What's the theme? Get in the box. Get in the box. I'm hoping tomorrow that no one takes. So here's the thing. I'm just throwing out this subliminal message to all of you. No one take the other spot tomorrow. No one take the other spot. If you're thinking about it, just don't. Just grab a different team. Because this is my last shot. And I'd rather it go that no one claimed it, and I can just claim it and not feel bad about it, than take it away from someone. So all of you just feel like you don't want that spot tomorrow. I will take them. I almost made it last time. Who got me last time? Tim? But I will take them, and I'll see what happens. Ow. Punch the light. Punching the light is bad. Where's the net at? I think she's purposely staying away so she doesn't have to help me open this. I think that's rude. No, you're not. Check on your mom. Quit being lazy. Yash, check on your mom. Find out where they're at. They should have been back already. Out of $9.99. Anthony. Oh, good grief. They were picking up. She's supposed to pick it up while she was while they were at Krav Maga. Lazy. Now I'm 100% certain she didn't do it so she wouldn't have to come back and open packs. And you didn't sort anything. What are you up there doing? Sleeping?
No, up until like, what, 45, I had Meacham and Estes in there.
Yeah, it's been a half an hour since 45. Whatever. Lock the door on the way out. Huh? I got it. This case frustrated me. This case was frustration. See, I'm glad I added extra autos. I'm glad I added 2 extra autos to the break. 2 extra autos added, just in case of this kind of frustration. All right, guys, last box mojo for the Heritage High number. Well, unless a miracle happens. Miracle. That ain't a miracle. That is not a miracle. Yeah, who's the auto? Yeah, Ralph Garr. 2 autos of Ralph Garr in the first half. Wow. And I hate to think that's the whole case, but every once in a while. Every once in a while. Well, theoretically, we should get one more because I think there's supposed to be at least 3, and I don't believe we've had a case with only 2 in it. I don't know. I'm saying theoretically. Somebody told me, I won't say any names, when we first started opening this, that the auto rate was better and that we should be getting more per case than with Heritage. And I'm not going to say who it was, but he was a liar. And I trusted him, and he let me down. He let me down. That's all I'm saying about him. And he may or may not have just entered the room a couple of minutes ago. That's all I'm saying about him. At least I think that's who it was. Could be. Yashi. Dang it. Anyone have any fun stories about anything? Anyone buy anything interesting lately? Add any cards to their collection? Get their rip stuff yet and open it up and get anything good? Because we're going to wind up opening 40 boxes of the rip. I'm not going to say the person that I saw selling this online, but they have those rip boxes at 170 a piece. That is robbery. You are stealing from people at 170 a piece. Yeah, 170 a piece for 4 cards. Some of these guys get a little, they let their influence go to their heads. They do, they let their influence go to their heads. And I think that's you know, you think you can do whatever you want. Maybe you can price whatever the hell you want, however the hell you want to do it. And people are going to buy it anyway. Maybe that is the case. But man, how do you live with yourself? That's a thing. Out of 274, Justin Verlander. That's a question that I would just like to ask people. How do you live with yourself? Yeah, you are, Matt, for sure. How do you sell that to somebody at that kind of price and feel good about what you do? for the hobby or in the hobby. It's just, to me, it's just redonkulous. Redonkulous. And then pretend you're doing people a favor. As a supposed influencer, you should be doing it absolutely the opposite way of the way you're doing it. You should be giving the absolute best price you can all the time, so people understand that you're one of the good ones in the hobby. Not that, oh man, we're influencers now, high five, let's jam everybody up. That's why I'm just happy here. Ralph Garr. Hey, look at that. Willie Montanez. Man, all vintage, all old guys. That's true, Matt. That is true. You're influencing money right out of people's pocketbook. And the thing is, those kind of people hurt the hobby, because somebody's going to buy those at 170 thinking because they're buying it from this guy that it's something worthwhile, and then they're going to get disappointed and disillusioned and leave the hobby. I'm all for people making money doing this, but man, oh man, you know, so we did get 3 autos. Willie Montanez and 2 Ralph Garrs. I can't say that was a great case. I'd burst into flames and go to hell. Shut up, you idiots. It's your mother. I think it is. He hit that door pretty hard. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go see if somebody's. You hit that door pretty hard, huh? Somebody didn't have no keys. You've never heard of Willie Montanez? Oh my Lord, you guys must not know baseball. Everybody knows that Willie played for the Phillies starting in 1969 through at least 1973. You didn't know that. You don't know baseball. You should be ashamed of yourself. I was, of course, just looking at the card to show you guys what I already knew. You know. Oh man, come on, one more color. Let's have a color auto. You should be ashamed. But don't worry, because I'm the bigger person, I will forgive you. Come on, red. Yes. 2 colors? Yes, gold, orange. Ooh, I think the auto's orange or orange. Look at that. That's the kind of color you like to see in a box. So we hit a red. I don't think it's a gold. It's probably that orange. Though it could be, you know, either way. Either way. Who's our red? Oscar. 2 out of 5 for Cleveland. If you got Cleveland, you got Oscar. Hey, look, a giant. Who? Never heard of him. Gold. Mason Miller. It's kind of a team color match. 35 out of 50. So we do have an orange auto. Come on, be an orange auto. Just be an orange auto that's worthwhile. For heaven's sakes. I'm getting all riled up. An outfielder. Okay. All right. We'll take that. All day long, we'll take Michael Harris II. Out of 25. That is beauteous. That is nice. That makes this a little less painful. Not a lot, but a little. How about like an orange Adley or Gunner here at the end? Oh, my Lord. Are you kidding me that we got to random that sucker off? Okay, we got to random that sucker off. Let's see how much. Let's see who has what. All right. Hold on. We'll do this quick. Okay, so what am I looking for? Random. Random.org. What was our take today?
7.
100? Nice. I like that in cash. All right, so let's see. What are you throwing on the ground? Sorry. I get distracted. Let me look. Where are we at? Let's see. The Angels get 7 spots. The Mariners get 4. All right, so let's go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right, let me bring you guys in. Stop recording. I don't want you to record me. Well, how do I bring you guys in now? Display capture. Click that, and there we go. We got the randomizer. There's 1. Should be 11. It is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Angels win it. The Angels win. All right. So the Angels get this. Let's see, where's my Angels? Sorry, James. I would have cheated for you, but Garrick, Garrick's so straight-laced. Let's blame it on him. Is it? That's good. That's good. Helps break a little bit more, because outside of this Harris, there wasn't a tremendous amount that we hit, so that's nice for the Braves. Well done. Mason Miller out of 50. Oscar Gonzalez out of 5. Who has that? And this goes to the Angels. Who has the Braves? Oh, that's you, Matt. Good. Good deal. Good for you. You're not a jerk. All right, let's see. This was our big auto out of the other half of the Heritage High. I know. Volpe, Justin Verlander is out of 274. Jordan Walker. This guy, Nelson Briles. He was a pitcher. He was traded at some point. Torkelson, Relic. Volpe, Yashi is out of 999. That's a nice one. Tim Herron, black. Jordan Walker. Reese Hoskins, Relic. This is a nice one as well. Neto out of 74. Volpe, Higashioka out of 999. Jordan Walker, Abreu out of 9.99. Barrios, Relic, Jordan Walker, Riley Green, Relic, Anthony Volpe. See, there you go. It eventually worked. We'll take eventually. Houck out of 9.99. Jordan Walker, Nick Gordon, Relic, Anthony Volpe, Ruiz out of 9.99. So there's that. So now next up is the what is it? It's the Holiday. Topps Holiday. Cases with the Santa hat, Volpe. Beatty's a 15 because he has the lights on the thing. DJ LeMahieu, Relic. Corbin Carroll, Jordan Walker, Riley Green with the sweater vest thing. Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson. Bryce Harper is happy. Tristan Cases, Relic. Volpe, Walker, Taj has the Santa hat. Adley, Gunnar is a 15. He has the lights and things on him. Shea is a Relic. Volpe, Beatty with the necktie. Gunnar, Ronald Acuna with the 15. Bryson Stott. Oh, Ronald Acuna 14 and 15. Man, somebody got all kinds of hits today. Volpe, Senga with the Santa hat, and Yashi. Then we had two autos in the Prism. Julian, that's a pretty good auto. And Brian Ramos is a White Sox. Out of the Topps Rip, Ruiz out of 99, out of 45. Bryce Harper out of 1 out of 65. He's a bookend. Michael Toglia out of 40. Cody Bellinger out of 99. Manny is out of 60. Luis Castillo out of 40. And Tyler Stevenson out of 25. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, Heritage High number. Remember, all of this leads to a free full case of Topps Holiday for someone. 100% of that case, all 40 boxes is going to one person. So that's part of this. Remember, do I want to rip it? Sure. Let's rip it. Let's find it and tear it open. Ripping it. It's all leading to that. I'm sending a Facebook PM. Okay. Unless FB stands for filibuster. That Michael Harris? Oh, look at that. Michael Harris autograph. Michael Harris autograph. Blue. I don't know what that means, but it's a Michael. That's as far as I'm opening it. 2 Michael Harris autographs. A big fat one, orange one out of 25, and then this one out of, I'm going to say, 60. The break keeps getting better. Oh, 35. We'll take 35. Michael Harris out of 25 and 35. All right. Excellent. Way to go, Adam. Good for you. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, after the break on Saturday night, we'll give away the full case. Tomorrow, Allen and Ginter. Thursday, I am taking the day off because Thursday always sucks for being busy. I don't know why, but I'm just going to run it. I'm just going to head it off. And then by Saturday, we're done. We're out. By Saturday, guys, we are out of everything that we have to break, unless you guys want to break 2 cases of Series 2 vending boxes. And I don't think anybody wants to break that. So Allen and Ginter, then Friday will be the one with the Heritage, the one with the Topps Chrome update. And then we're doing something with the last 2 cases of Heritage High on Saturday, but it's going to be a lot of freebies. A lot of freebies that are going along with it, because I do have 2 cases left. And this really genuinely has been the first case that we opened that has sucked. So you're going to have a second one every now and then, but we're going to do a buy 2, get 1 free. That's going to include a lot of good stuff in it with on Saturday for that. So I'm hoping that we can make it through. If we can't, we can't. But try. That's all we can do is try. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks. I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow.